So Taurus, um, you have an interesting reading here for the month of November. You should be surrounded by many people. This might be a quite social month for you, or at least you might be dealing with important people. I have unusual number here of a court cards. I have 3 queens, I have a king and a knight. So this tells me that you will be surrounded by either people in power or some kind of VIPs, whether it's your bosses, your, I don't know, lawyers or doctors or somebody of a higher standing. Or also, because we have the lovely Two of Cups here and also the Sun, this also could be a connection to your significant other. So the core of your reading, for your main energies, I pulled the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this tells me that many of you will encounter some kind of obstacle or some kind of block, some kind of hurdle you will have to jump through in the month of November. So the Two of Pentacles, normally it is a card of change, and it is normally it means it's the energies of multitasking, when you're juggling things, when you're able to multitask, but you know that the change is needed. Now, when this is in reverse, this tells me that something is unable to change, not just yet. And also, I have it confirmed by the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, aces are normally new beginnings. When this is in reverse, this tells me November is perhaps not a month for you to start anything new, or not just yet. With the Ace of Swords, I'm also getting you might not have the information you need. Ace of Swords is usually all about a breakthrough, a truth of some kind of idea you have. So this is in reverse, so this tells me that this is not happening, or it's blocked, or as I said, there is an obstacle. Now, in a rare occasion, this just means that you might find yourself in a weird situation in the month of November when you feel like you just self-sabotaged yourself, or you embarrassed yourself, and and because you have all these important people here. So I would say pay attention, maybe take your time, but overall there is this lovely energy and the need to take things slowly, because you have also, what I really like, your past and your future, you have both the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So in your recent past with the Queen of Pentacles, so your focus already was on things of maybe tangible nature or material things. You were maybe focusing on your work, your career, your money. You were organized, or you were taking care of other people. You were the caretaker of the family, or you were running a business. So there's that kind of busyness, and also capability of take care of things and take care of people. And this is also your own energy. So there could be a connection to another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then you have very similar energy going forward with the King of Pentacles. So this is again the same earthly energy with the focus on work and career. Now, King of Pentacles normally also means like a very reliable marital partner, or very it's a great job, a great boss to work for. So a good person of a higher standing, or an important person who will be very good for you. And so because I have both of them, so the Queen and the King, and I have the Two of Cups here with the Sun, so maybe some of you're thinking about commitment. You're thinking about marriage if you're coupled. For those of you who are already in a marriage, maybe there is you're thinking about your marriage, about your relationship. So with the Queen of Wands as your foundation, this also tells me that you have the passion, you have the drive, you're determined, you have certain goals, and you're able to achieve them. And as I already mentioned with the Two of Cups, this normally represents a soulmate. It's a card of marriage, engagement, love, but also it is overall it means a contract kind or agreement where the two parties come together in equality, in mutual respect, in love. And so this is great not only for personal relationships but also for business. So, whether it's love you're after or whether it's business you're after, it seems to me that this is what you will be thinking about in the month of November. But the idea here is because of all these pentacles, and also your main outcome is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This tells me that you should take things slow, because earth signs are very slow-moving signs, I would say. When it comes to important decisions, you like to take your time and to evaluate everything until you reach your decision. The way other people will see you, Taurus, in the month of November with the lovely Queen of Cups here. So you will come across as a very loving, caring person, but also somebody who is a visionary, who has an idea, who is creative. On the other hand, also, this actually means pay attention to any kind of dreams or visions that you might have. Maybe even not just the daydreaming when something comes to your mind, but also when you wake up in the morning and you had some unusual dream. Maybe just think about it, what it could mean. There could be a connection to a water sign here, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. When it comes to your environment, so your loved ones, your friends, your family, your work environment, with the Five of Wands, this is it's an energy that brings about change. There is a transformation going on with your relationships, with your business ventures, with your creative projects. But there's also a sense of competition and possibly a struggle of some kind. Nothing serious, but maybe that relates to this here, that you're in a situation where you're unable to move forward, or at least not just yet, because there is either some competition or some kind of, as I said, some kind of struggle that you have to work through in the month of November. As for your hopes and fears, I'm happy to see this in reverse with the Nine of Swords. This tells me that many of you had some anxieties or worries. Some of you, this could have been health related. Now, for some of you, maybe there was a death in the family. This is really a sadness and anxiety and worries and sleepless nights. But this in reverse, this tells me that there is an ease in your mind. So you're easing your if you had any kind of worries and stresses, and they don't have to be all that dramatic, but whatever it is that was worrying you, the suggestion of this is that in the month of November you should feel your mind easing. So there should be also less analyzing, less mental activity. So maybe it's in connection to this Queen of Cups. You will feel through things more. You will rely more on your intuition, which is always a good thing to balance. If you have too much going on your mind, it's better sometimes just to let go and just feel it through. Some situations you can't even, especially if you cannot decide, sometimes you just have to feel it. And I know it's easier said than done because it's usually the water signs that are the best at this. When it comes to your overall outcome, Taurus, for the month of November with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this just confirms what I said before, your overall energies, that maybe there is you were expecting some kind of development or some kind of event. For some of you, some of you, it could be related to important relationships in your life, but I would say for most of you, it is because it's Pentacles. First thing that comes to mind is money, work, career, business, finances, investment, real estate. So when this is in reverse, there is a sense of not progressing or not moving forward. You feel maybe there's a sense of stagnation for you, but please keep in mind that this is, as I see this, for the month of November. So it doesn't mean that this won't happen, but because of these core energies, as I said, maybe November is not a month to push forward, because you're relying on other people. Maybe the decision is not, the ball is not in your court. So, and again, that's your own energy. So there could be a connection to another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So, and for some of you, this actually could mean that you might be losing a money-making opportunity. And it's not like you lose a job. I don't really have any indication of that. I don't have a death card here. I don't have a tower, so I don't see any kind of major shakeup. But maybe you were involved in some kind of competition, and there was a decision that wasn't made in your favor, because either the time is not ripe yet for you, or it's like you're waiting on other people to decide, so you're staying put. So November is just staying put, but your mind will be on love and harmony and balance overall. And also I see this as this energy that's coming towards you from the universe with the sun. This is beautiful. This is again all about marriage, love, marriage, prosperity. Great for healing. For those of you who if you had health concerns, this is a great month to focus on that. So this is what I see for you, Taurus, for the month of November.